Okay, Kamaru Usman needs to declare this next fight for the BMF belt and keep saying it over and over again. Do not let this fight go on in fans' minds without the BMF title being on the line. Whether Jorge decides to put it on the line or not, Usman needs to declare that it is on the line this time, and that even if Jorge won't put it up, he'll be the people's BMF. That's what Kamaru needs to do. This will make the fight a lot more interesting to watch. Viewership will go up, and I think that viewership will go way up because it gives people look how the BMF title started off, the origins of the BMF. If that title goes back on the line in fans' minds, come on, what are we talking about? For me, it already, I'm throwing this out there because I'm just not so excited for this fight. And the odds are 3-1 in favor of Kamaru Usman, which means a lot of people agree with me that this fight is a bad matchup for Jorge Masvidal, and we have plenty of evidence to say so. 25 minutes of fighting to say so. 25 minutes, which pretty much all 25 minutes favored Kamaru Usman. Oh, he didn't have a full training camp. Okay. Fighters train yearly. Okay. Now, yeah, they do take breaks after fights to heal and recover. But for the most part, fighters are fight training for fighting pretty much year round, just like basketball players and football players, or whatever other sport. So again, it's not like he was just sitting on the couch, you know, for months and months or something like that. And if he was, that's that's his fault. You can't say, oh, he went on 6 days notice. He knew about this fight. He knew about the fight, and they had another fight scheduled, you know. But still, there was a chance especially with the COVID at the time, that something could happen. So again, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I will say, okay, he didn't have a good training camp. Even with a full training camp, I don't think this is a good matchup. Because now you're giving Usman that same amount of allotted time to specifically train for Masvidal, to put all his focus on Masvidal for that amount of time as well. So it goes both ways. It's not just like Usman was training for Masvidal for a full training camp and then he fought him. Okay, he was training for someone else. So now he's going to have that same amount of time to focus on Jorge specifically. Usman is arguably the pound for pound number one fighter and has been for about a year now, arguably. Now, again, there are plenty of better fights, plenty more exciting fights, plenty more fights in the welterweight division that make more sense, such as Usman versus Kobe rematch. Okay, that makes way more sense than this fight. I would like to see Gilbert Burns versus Leon. I would like to see Kobe versus Masvidal. Okay, those fights are much more intriguing than this fight here. This fight here is, again, can't knock Kamaru for wanting this fight because it's the biggest fight for him right now as far as money. Okay, financially, this is what this is about. They fight for money. So hey, get the money fight. You the champ. You earned this. Do your thing, champ. Just like Dustin Poirier's taking the money fight right now. That's why he's not getting the title fight. As far as I know, that's why he's not taking the title fight. It's not like Dustin Poirier got cut out of the title fight. He wants that quote unquote red panty knot. Okay? Another one. So you can't knock Kamaru for winning this fight. I just wish he would make this, put this in the minds of fans. Start putting this out there, Kamaru. This is for the BMF, no matter what. Get that in people's minds. And you might even, if you if you get it right, you might be able to get Jorge to put that BMF title up. I doubt he will. I seriously doubt Jorge will put that BMF title up. I seriously doubt it. But if you can put it in the minds of fans, then I think you have something here. I think it makes the fight a lot more intriguing. In fact, I know it does. It already has, because if they do, I'm all the way in now. So you got at least one person who would be all the way in, who was kind of on the edge, about iffy about even wanting to really tune into this fight, because I already know the outcome. Obviously, I'll be watching, but I definitely want to watch the other two title fights on this card. However, this fight just does not pull me in. You know how certain fights just pull you in. But yeah, so that's all we got for this one. If anybody can tell me where Kamaru Usman is from, also leave it in the comments. I would love to know if he's from Nebraska, Nigeria, Arlington, Texas, or Florida. So I'm still trying to find that out. If anybody does know that, just let me know. But MMA House on MMA Block, and we in the middle of MMAville. And what? Yes, we keep it real.